Nilqakom għal programm ieħor Ispirazzjoni u Esperimenti fejn illum iż-żewġ mistiedna huma lecturer u researcher mill-MCAS. Illum qed nitkellmu ma' Carmen, Frendo u Gonca fejn dawn ħajkellmuna iżjed dwar ir-riċerka tagħhom. Grazzi l ħanibda bik, Carmen, fejn inti pjuttost mistħarġa ħafna fuq l-imġiba tal-konsumatur, xi ħaġa li hija importanti ħafna għas-soċjetà, u ġestjoni strateġika fil-programm tal-PA Intrapriżi tan-Negozji fl-Institute tal-Business Management u Commerce. U jiena nilqak hawnhekk dwar xiex jirrigwardja dan is-suġġett eżattament.
L-għannet nixtieq nirringrazzjak tal-istedina, Anġel. Essaċ bħala suġġetti forsi anka nistgħu naqilbhom naqra l-Ingliż biex semmija tagħna jkun aktar
faċli biex nifhmuhom malajr.
Għandna wieħed consumer behavior kif għattajjeb inti huwa relatat ħafna mal-konsumatur u liħor strategic planning, ġifieri iktar fuq l-ippjanar tan-negozji. Allura għad li suġġetti huma diversi, huma differenti, huma relatati ħafna. Mela, jekk nibdew fuq il-konsumatur, jiena fil-lecturers tiegħi li l-istudenti naqsam magħhom esperjenzi u teoriji ta' kif in-negozju jista' jifhem aħjar lill-konsumatur biex ovvjament jiġi bi prodotti u servizzi li jaqdu l-konsumatur u koll ikun aktar faċli għan-negozju li jikkomunika mal-konsumatur minħabba li l-komunikazzjoni bej il-negozju u l-konsumatur hija importanti ħafna. Allura isna nisselfu biex ngħidu hekk minn suġġetti minn disċiplini oħrajn bħal hija psychology u sociology biex bdaw it-teoriji u l-modelli il-negozju jkun jista' jifhem aħjar mela jikkomunika aħjar, jaqdi aħjar il-konsumatur. Tidħol ukoll naqra l-kwistjoni tal-etika, għax ovvjament ma jistax ikun hemm abbuż, speċjalment meta wieħed qed jidħol jifhem kif jaħseb il-konsumatur, imma bdaw it-teoriji jgħinu ħafna lin-negozju biex jipprovdi prodotti u servizzi lill-konsumatur biex il-konsumatur ikun aktar moqdi. Minnaħa l-oħra, strategic planning, u aktar relatat mal-management, speċjalment ma' t-tmexxija tal-negozju kif il-management tal-negozju irid jara l-affarijiet kollha li jduru madwar il-negozju kif qed jinfluwenzaw il-negozju mela għandek il-konsumatur. Imma mbagħad jitru affarijiet oħra bħal huma liġijiet. L-ekonomija, illum il-ġurnata insemmu ħafna l-ambjent, is-sostenibilità, kif daw jinfluwenzaw l-negozju, allura kif il-management fil-pjanar tiegħu, fl-istrateġiji tiegħu rrid jieħu daw il-fatturi into account biex ovvjament jiġu bi strateġiji li jgħinu lil business jimxi l-qudiem u jiffaċċja challenges ġodda.
Ekku, dejjem tara xi problema ġdida u trid tkun taf kif ħassolvi għax inkella tereq. Letteralment. Inti involuta f'diversi proġetti ta' riċerka f'dak li huwa l-imġiba tal-konsumatur kif se qed insemmu u anke s-sostenibilità tal-ambjent li inti diġà semmejt, Carmen. Kemm lokalment kif ukoll ma' imsieħba Ewropej permezz tal-MCAS u EIT Climate Kick, tara, xi jfissru proġetti bħal dawn għal Malta allura għaliex aħna għandna ninvestu f'dal-qasam?
Mela, huma proġetti importanti ħafna għax wieħed jitgħallem, wieħed ovvjament ikun espost għall-idejat u innovazzjonijiet ġodda. Ovvjament għat li jenna nisimaw ħafna fuq sustainability, ovvjament it's still a learning process, qed nitalmu, anke ovvjament bħala MCAS u bħala gżira lura li inti tidħol fi proġetti ma' imsieħba barranin, ovvjament għandek il-sim ta' tarif.
Wieħed jitgħallem mill-ieħor.
Eżatt, aħna naqsmu in-knowledge tagħna speċjalment għax li għamilna daqsxejn uniċi bħala Malta li aħna stat żgħir. Allura xi kultant ċertu affarijiet li jibdew Malta jiġu anka adottati minn pajjiżi akbar minna u aħna ovvjament nitalmu mill-pajjiżi huma aktar akbar minna.
Nitalmu minn xulxin dik ħaġa sabiħa għax qed nitkellmu sostenibilità u hija importanti fid-dinja tal-lum is-sostenibilità. Fir-riċerka tal-Masters in Philosophy fil-Marketing Management inti tkellimt dwar ir-relazzjoni interessantisma bejn ix-xerrej u l-bejjieħ fit-tħassib lokali tal-manifattura. U aħna importanti ħafna li nitkellmu dwar il-lokali, għaliex pajjiżna għandu jagħti każ dan it-tip ta' tħassib.
Kif diġà semmejt, Malta hija kuntest fiha nnifisha f'liema sens li bħala stat aħna żgħir. Aħna tista' tgħid maqtuħ mill-bqija tal-Ewropa għax fis-sens hemm il-baħar jifridna. U ovvjament meta in-negozji ta' Malta li huma żgħar jiġu biex jixtru, aħna titqis li f'Malta ħafna mill-prodotti anka riżorsi rridu nimportawhom. Ovvjament ir-relazzjoni ta' bej ix-xerrejja Maltin, ġifieri hawnhekk qed nitkellem mhux ix-xerrejja bħal meta inti għandek
konsumaturi żgħar.
Eżatt, imma għandek negozju qed jixtri, ovvjament ir-relazzjoni bej in-negozji u minant min qed jixtru hija importanti ħafna. Wieħed irid iżomm f'moħħu li n-negozji Maltin huma tant żgħar li dawn ma jistgħux jagħmlu pressjoni pereżempju fuq suppliers barranin biex jinnegozjaw il-prezz. Allura ħafna drabi kollhom joqogħdu għal joffrulhom. Again, jekk irridu nirrelatawha ma' din l-idea ta' sustainability, il-businesses Maltin rridu joqogħdu għal joffrulhom is-suppliers barranin, mellek inti għandek suppliers li daw medin joffru riżorsi jew prodotti li mhumiex sustainable, per eżempju. Ovvjament il-Maltin ma tantx għandhom daqshekk għażla.
U saħħa biex jinnegozjaw.
Eżatt. Allura torbot ħafna, hija importanti ħafna relazzjoni tajba li n-negozji Maltin iżommu ma' suppliers. Aħna ninsibuha bħala l-kunċett tal-value chain. Il-value chain actors huma importanti ħafna u in-negozji Maltin iridu jżommu relazzjonijiet tajbin ma' suppliers u anke mal-atturi l-oħrajn ta' dan il-proċess.
Kemm interessanti u kemm jinvolvi ħsieb li dak li jkun ma jaddix minn moħħok jekk ma tkunx konxu ta' dan il-proċess kollu. Inti qiegħda wkoll taħdem fuq id-dottorat tiegħek fejn fuq il-kompetittività tal-intrapriżi żgħar. Issa Malta għandna ħafna intrapriżi żgħar manka fl-Ewropa, kważi għall-qafas. L-intrapriża żgħira mhux ta' kemm laqbad u twarraba. Ir-riċerka tiegħek tiffoka fuq l-adozzjoni ta' modelli ta' negozju tal-ekonomija ċirkulari. Din tinteressani immens, intrapriżi żgħar u mikro. X'inhu ma il-konklużjoni li qed tasal bħalissa għalihom?
L-ewwel nett forsi nibda b'naqra deskrizzjoni żgħira ta' xi ġifieri ekonomija ċirkolari u kif għandha x'taqsam man-negozju. Meta ngħidu ekonomija ċirkolari fil-qasam tan-negozji hija metodi u inizjattivi li negozju jista' jieħu relatat mal-użu ta' riżorsi. Ovvjament aħna nafu li r-riżorsi huma limitati, allura kif il-negozju jista' juża il-riżorsi b'mod tajjeb mingħajr ħela u jekk hemm bżonn anke forsi nerġgħu nużawhom billi nagħmlu recycling.
Ekku, jew inkella reusing, jew upgrading,
eżatt,
ikun x'ikun il-prodott reġa' daħal fis-suq mhux intrema. Għalhekk ċiklu.
Eżatt. Fil-fatt hemm numru ta' inizjattivi li negozju jista' jieħu bħal pereżempju anke fid-diżinn tal-prodotti nnifsu. Aħna bħala konsumaturi mdorin tuża prodott darba u tarmieħ. L-idea hija li jsibu modi kif il-prodotti jiġu diżinjati b'mod eħfef biex b'daw jekk eventually ħajjitħassru biex narmu imma nerġgħu nirranġawhom.
Forsi nżarmawhom eżempju ekku u nużaw partit minnu, insewwu biċċa, nsibu biċċa tibdel biċċa minna jinnna spiċċat il-washing machine, eżempju, mhux irid tarmija kollha. Hija xi ħaġa tajba ħafna. Ġifieri dak tkellimna fuq il-modell sewwa.
Eżatt.
U fil-riċerka tiegħek issa, inti x'qed tara madwarna?
Mela, jiena l-ewwel nett ovvjament wara di hemm storja ħafna kbar dak kif nafu hemm Sustainable Development Goals l-SDG li ħarġet bihom il-United Nations li daw jridu jitlaħqu mill-istati U biex ovvjament daw il-miri jintlaħqu l-istati jridu jaħdmu għalihom, inklużi Malta. Sa Malta tiddependi ħafna fuq daw il-businesses iż-żar, allura jekk daw il-businesses iż-żar ma jibdewx bl-inizjattiva huma ovvjament ħajkun diffiċli għal Malta li nilħu daw il-miri. Issa jiena riċerka tiegħi nifuka l-iktar fuq daw il-negozji iż-żar. Qegħdin isibuha faċli biex jibdew dal-inizjattivi, x'inhuma il-diffikultajiet li qed jiltaqgħu magħhom, x'inhuma dawk l-affarijiet li jista' jimmotivhom li jibdew dawn l-inizjattivi, għax tajjeb ukoll li wieħed jgħid li dawn l-inizjattivi għandhom benefiċċji, mhux biss benefiċċji għax qed jgħinu lill-ambjent, imma għandhom benefiċċji għall businesses stess, bħal pereżempju it-tnaqqis fil-cost, fl-ispejjeż tal-business. Allura jien permezz ta' riċerka tiegħi qed nara x'inhuma diffikultajiet qed iżomm lura lil businesses li jibdew dawn l-inizjattivi biex imbagħad niġib rekomandazzjonijiet li ovvjament jgħinu lil daw il-businesses biex jibdew iħaddnu dawn l-inizjattivi li kif għadna jistgħu jkunu inizjattivi żgħar bħal pereżempju just separazzjoni tal-iskart sa inizjattivi kbar, investimenti biex wieħed jiġi bi prodotti li huma iktar sustainable.
Ekku li jistgħu jissewwew, jistgħu jiżarmaw, partijiet minnhom jintużaw mod, partijiet oħra jintużaw mod ieħor u ma jerġgħux jispiċċaw mormija. Naħseb li interessanti ħafna u semmija żgur li ħajkunu beħġarhom biex inkunu nistgħu nisimgħu dar rakkomandazzjoni ta' sa nibbenefikaw żgur minnhom. Grazzi Carmen, ħandur issa fuq Gonca Kara ħan nitkellmu magħha bl-Ingliż hija Senior Research Officer fl-Applied Research and Innovation Center. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much for the invite.
Yes, I would like to learn more about what your research is, what you work as. So your experience is in research and innovation management. And your current role at MCAST, you're sharing with the Climate Hub Malta, let's just call it, and it's an abbreviation of its name. So it's a hub where what's happening? MCAST is doing the leadership there.
I think
I'm sure it's very urgent. This is very important.
Yes, we are kind of in a climate emergency, but what we are trying to do at MCAST as part of course, the Applied Research and Innovation Center, I think research and innovation, these type of actions, started at MCAST in 2019. It take up. We have a new framework, and what we are focusing on in our research programs and all the initiatives that we are running, we are trying to solve the real world problems. We are, compared to university, we are more focusing on applied sciences. What does it mean, applied sciences? So we need to have an existing technology, an existing innovation, and we need to take it to the real world, or kind of find ways to apply these already existing technologies in an innovative way and in an impactful way. And that is, I think, one of the key pillars in our research framework. So having this in mind, and also other research priorities like Sustainable Development Goals, Mediterranean priorities, but for Malta, one of the things that we really think important is the environmental challenges we are facing, mobility challenges, and of course, being a small island, we have our own unique landscape that's maybe the solutions that are existing in Europe and the other developed countries does not really fit in here. So we need to develop our own ideas, own solutions, because we have our own unique challenges. So given and keeping this in mind, we have been seeking some, of course, funds from European Union, and also we would like to get connected with other innovative networks. So we received some funds, of course, from EIT Climate Kick, it's the European Innovation and Technology Institute, and so MCAST also invested from its own, of course, funds and resources to really pioneer this change and lead this change, but not maybe changing everything, but starting from small steps and to pilot, and also giving a little bit more priority to the climate education with a twist on focusing on how to be innovative, how to feel that you're part of the solution. That's what we are trying to teach in our programs, but as well as how, as stakeholders, how we can really fulfill our mission of turning into a community college by bringing all industry, government entities, civil society organizations, citizens, our students together in this mission. This is actually one of the hardest part to fulfill, and you require to act as a hub. And thanks to our lecturers like Carmelina and so many other passionate lecturers, we have started to work on what we called systems innovation or systems thinking. And in the Climate Hub, as I said, sorry, I missed that part, but in the Climate Hub, yes, MCAS is the leader, but we work with other entities like Energy and Water Agency. From government side, we have closely collaborating with our relevant ministries. They always support us. Circular Economy Agency. We have industry partners who are bringing change and who are really working to bring climate innovation or innovative solutions to Malta. We have civil society organizations that we are closely collaborating, and citizens at different communities. But it has been a work of, I would say, 4 years actively engaging these actors together, running programs together, and aligning our priorities. So that was the, I think, hardest part that MCAS excelled in doing that, by mapping the needs of our stakeholders. Yes, if you ask everybody wants to fight climate change. Everybody wants to tackle the problems. Nobody wants to live...
the world to die.
The world to die. But the thing is, every organization, every actor has their own priorities.
Exactly.
So
and
it's
needs.
and needs. We need to understand and constantly align that. This is another social science, what we call like bringing the systems approach, connectivity among the players. I think that one of the projects that we have was also doing, like Mediterranean Clean Tech Innovation Ecosystems, is in a way a product or a continuation of these efforts. And now what we are trying to do is connecting with Cyprus and Malta, similar ecosystems, and to see like how we can tackle these problems. So I don't know if it is the thing, but as I said, the Climate Hub
think it's very important though that there's a start and there's a leader, and MCAS is a good place to start and lead.
Yeah,
and bring everyone
yes,
in.
Exactly, because given the college's experience and connection with industry and other government entities, being an applied sciences university, we are a little bit more close to bringing innovation to the society, and that's our mission. Of course, things are not fast enough that we would like to have, but at least the effort is there. We are growing our community, we are growing the interest, and we try to bring like this innovative educational programs to our college as well, like Young Innovators, which is a challenge-led program that we are experimenting, bringing industry and government entities as challenge owners. They bring their unique climate challenges within their organizations, and then we give this as a task to our students, so it's part of their curriculum. They work on this challenge and then present their solutions to the challenge owners. So in a way, there's raising awareness, there's a explained challenge, and there's the communication between these actors together. This is one of the programs that we are doing. We also have summer school, winter schools, where we bring professionals and other experts to Malta and discussing again these challenges that we are facing and coming up with a solution. We are running a startup accelerator program for the last 4 years, and now we are transferring it to another entity, but we have been supporting over, I think, 20-25 Malta-based startups, bring them funds, help them to bring their products, ideas to the market. And now we are running it as a global program. And actually on the 14th of March, we have a demo day here in Malta. There are startups coming from all around the world, actually.
Oh, wonderful. So when this program airs, this would have happened. But it's nice that you are bringing all the experience that MCAS already had and making something good.
Yes.
Saving the world is not easy. Not at all.
You get even smaller, it's even more complex. But that's what we are trying to teach. And
Amazing.
coming up, don't scare of the complex problems. There's always a
simple solutions,
Yeah.
step by step. There are ICIE project stands out as a significant initiative. Could you elaborate on its goals and how it's set to transform the climate innovation economy in Europe? So you're going from Malta to
Yes.
giving advice. How does this work?
So I think that project is a very unique project, and it's also recognized very unique by the European Commission. And because what we have done, as you know, we've been talking, we have this climate hub active and running in Malta, but there was another climate hub similar to the structure that we have in Cyprus. And both energy authorities are part of it. So every country, as a member state, you need to have your national energy and climate action plans. So this sets targets for each member state, how you are going to tackle your emissions and how you are going to reduce that. There are relevant authorities every 4 or 5 years writing these plans. As part of these plans, there are research and innovation actions that needs to be described by each country. What does it mean? So you need to align your research with your targets. But how are you going to increase your capacity? What type of research priorities you're going to give? Okay, we are saying that we will be reducing the energy consumption in Malta. But how? You know, are you going to focus on the buildings and energy efficiency in buildings? Are we going to focus on electrification of our fleet? Are we going to focus research on offshore energy? So what we have done actually to help the authority to identify these priorities by going back to stakeholders, by changing the way that you write a policy or action plan and go back to your stakeholders, ask their feedback. We write the action plan together with stakeholders. So that was the innovativeness that we brought in both countries. And the action plan that Malta has submitted has been very well received by the Commission, and this has been also promoted as a case study to other countries.
Amazing.
So now our mission is actually to take the way that how we work this out, the way how we design this research and innovation action plan for both islands, to go to the other islands, other member states, and now actually we have been selected a good case study.
Excellent.
And
congratulations.
thank you.
That's
thank
really
you.
nice.
I mean, it's more Carmelina's work, but
Yes, amazing. It's something to be proud of. Drawing from your work in securing EU and national funding again, so for these projects like across ICT, smart cities and environmental sectors, what advice would you give to innovators and scientists looking to make a tangible impact on climate change, which is something we really need to hear?
Yes, I know. There is, I think what we have seen so far, yes, we need to go this blue sky thinking, but what is really needed is to find the demand now. We need to focus on the demand. We really need to understand and validate our ideas with the owners, who is with our clients. So we really need to listen to industry, and I think in the climate innovation there should be an open innovation practices where really, that's why it's so key to have this challenge owners. Cities needs to say that, okay, this is my challenge, my urgent challenge, please come and help me to solve this issue. And so that you need to constantly validate your ideas first of all, and that like, is it really needed, how it is going to help. And one other thing to make things is, in general public, everybody thinks that all the technology exists. You know, why we cannot have this here? Bad news. It
doesn't exist. It needs an innovator.
There are some patents, there are some ideas, but they are not validated. They sometimes doesn't make business sense. They cannot be implemented easily, and there is no technology that all gonna go to renewables yet, because there is so much innovation, research and innovation needs to take place. We need to increase that one. So that's why we need to focus a little bit, and the demand and this, let's say, demand-driven innovation. And the other step is, when you are looking into funding, we are not lacking funding. there are so many different funding opportunities available for innovators. The key here is that why and how you are going to use the fund. So they need to identify, okay, do I need these funds to pilot my solution? Do I need funds for my operational business needs? So then if they separate this, why and how am I going to spend this fund on, where do I really need help? There are different funding streams for each type of need.
Amazing. And you're there helping out in the hub.
And especially with the EU Green Deal and so many efforts, not only within EU but worldwide. It is the high priority. So
good. So everyone
funding
is
not the issue. The issue
amazing.
is
Good.
validation.
So finally, we'll conclude here. How do you envision the evolution of climate innovation ecosystem in Malta? I
see it is improving, and with happiness. I mean, not only in climate, but innovation ecosystem in general. Malta is now, thanks to the leadership of Malta Enterprise and so many organizations, is really like pushing for this, and they should. And it is improving. What do I see is that we need more participation from students and from the research and lecturing area. So there are IT researchers and they do their own things, but I think it's time to use our skills and efforts and more focus on real world problems. So that will help us to grow more, to find our own solutions rather than adopting a technology. I think Malta can develop their own solutions.
We have brains as well.
Yeah, so, a lot. And really, really good brain.
Thank you so much, Gonca and Carmen. Dawn kienu lecturer, Carmen Frendo hija senior lecturer mill-Institute of Business Management and Commerce, u Gonca Kara li hija senior research officer mill-Applied Research and Innovation Center. Nirringrazzjaw ħafna ukoll lill-MCAS. U grazzi lilkom eżis semmija tal-li segwejtu Ispirazzjoni u Esperimenti. Islim.